Hello everybody and welcome to another 1/6 review. Today I'm taking a look at the latest offering from the guys over at Threezero. This is part of their AMC's The Walking Dead line. It is of course Rick Grimes. Quick look at their box. We've got a very stunning picture of Rick on the front there. He looks very serious, doesn't he? This is pre him shaving off his beautiful beard. On the sides of the box we've got some high gloss kind of black splodges of blood with the name Rick Grimes, and on the back we've got him just standing there doing his very charismatic pose. And of course we have the details regarding the license. This is of course part of their 1/6 scale collectible figure line. And here he is out of his plastic prison. He's really nice. Now he does have a kind of strangish expression on his face, which in my opinion does kind of look to age him slightly, but this is without a doubt the very best representation of Rick Grimes that has hit the 1/6 market. There have been a few unlicensed versions which were good, but I think this one really has captured it. You could ask anybody, they're instantly going to tell you that this is Rick Grimes. And before I go into the details of the figure, we do get some additional accessories. We do get his gun, which is a very nicely detailed. It's a 47, isn't it? I think. It's very nice. Some nice weathering on there. Now what, I've purchased some army figures in the past, and this is actually probably better than some of the guns that come with those. It's really nice. Lift that up. It's a nice gun. We had that a fair amount of the time in the show, didn't we? We can hook that using the adjustable straps that can go up and over his shoulder. Now, as standard, he comes with these two open palmed hands. In addition to that, we do get a trigger finger with some nice veins on the hand, good skin tone there, some nice nails, and we get a holding hand for the left and the right there. Again, nice detailing, some nice veins, and a good skin tone. Now, as well as the AK, he does, of course, come with his pistol. This little section here does rotate on it. Is that a Magnum? I think. I don't know. I'm not a gun expert, but it's a nice looking gun nonetheless. I love the kind of brown handle that we've got on there as well. And he does come with almost a leathery kind of rubberish holster as well, which comes attached. The belt and everything is already pre-applied. All of the clothes are pre-applied. And he also comes with his very trusty red-handled machete. Now, I absolutely love this detailing on the machete. I mean, look at that serrated edge as well. It's such a dirty blade, and the cloth handle as well. It's a really nice firm grip on there. Just a word of caution to you. It is a bit of a job to get in the hand, so I personally like to remove the hand, put the weapon inside the hand, and then put the hand back on. You get a lovely tilt on these hands where you can tilt them up and down, so you can get a very natural pose. Now let's take a closer look at that sculpt. It is good. It's a very good resemblance. You got some nice paint applications on the side there. You got the blood. You got this really nice long hair before he cut it all off, and he's got some good growth on that beard. Some nice grey showing through there. It's not all one flat colour. I think paint on a figure, you could have a fantastic sculpt, but if you've got a sloppy paint job, it can really ruin a figure. I think Threezero have got their acts together here. They've done a good job. Everything's clean, everything's very precise, and the end result is a good looking version of Rick. Let's take a closer look at his clothing. Now, clothing is something that Threezero have always done exceptionally well, and Rick is no different at all. He's got this very nice jacket that he's renowned for wearing. I think he wore it in end of 4, then all through 5, and some of 6, I think that's right, but it looks fantastic. It's really nice. It feels like a kind of a suede material. Really nice how it's kind of ripped and torn and dirtied. I mean, it's not clean at all. It's been dragged through the street. I dread to think how many people and walkers he's killed in this as well. And it's kind of scattered all over. It's a really nice fabric. I like the zip as well. Sometimes you get zips on these and they just look ridiculously big and out of place. This one not so much. They're quite clean and tidy. You've got some nice zips along the side there. I love the change in material there. It's got like a corduroy material and you can just see that dirt on there. Underneath he's got his t-shirt. Again, that's kind of a dirty, mucky green. The bodies on these are not designed to be shown. You're not going to be doing any topless scenes, unfortunately. They are literally just the bare essentials. The same with the arms. So if you want to have him rolled up, then you probably have to change out the body. But he's not going to be. He is going to be wearing this jacket. I mean, that's how I always remember Rick whenever I think of him. Not that I think of him a lot. You know, that'd kind of be weird, wouldn't it? But... Oh, I've dug a big hole. Yes, he looks good. You got a nice belt there as well. You got the nice chrome buckle on there, and the jeans. The jeans are fantastic. I think this is some of the best pants or trousers that I've seen on one of these figures. You've got some nice tears down the bottom there. They're a really good set of pants. On the back there, he's got some nice pouches. You can pop those open. They are not just for show. There's nothing in them, but just in case he wants to keep some extra weapons or some rounds in there, you've got his nice pockets there on his backside. Again, you've got the dirt and grime on grimes down the back of his leg. And then we come down to the boots. They are the token cowboy boots, and they are fabulous. Fantastic, very realistic sole on the bottom of those, and the attention to detail is just sublime. Now, in case this is your first 1/6 rodeo, let's take a look at the articulation. The heads can move up and down, we can move left and right, and we've actually got a separate joint for the neck and the head, so we can actually move that independently. We can get a really nice quizzical look. He's like, Walker? You can move the arms out to the side, they can come up and around. They are hindered slightly by the jacket, but you just have to move it to make it look a little bit more natural. You can bend him at the elbow on a double joint. Say what? You can move the ball jointed wrist all the way around. We can go forwards and backwards, as well as a rotation. Coming down to his waist, you can go round and around with a nice rocking ab crunch there. Again, we can tilt to the side. We can do a full 360-degree turn. The legs can come out this far, a bit tight on the crotch there, and they can come back to the side. You can never get these directly straight back due to the way that the cut is on the back side of these. So it does come back and out to the side. We can lift them all the way out. Again, only hindered by his tight pants. There is an upper thigh rotation there. We get a nice bend at the knee. Again, a very natural bend. Nothing too far. It's enough to get some really dynamic poses. And the boots can tilt left and right. Now that's nice. Some of these boots are hard, so you can't really get a decent bend. But these have enough flex. Now, they do spring back due to the nature of the boot. They're built of a rubbery material which is quite springy, so it does push the joint back, but you do get a lot of range there. There's a lot of play, but the boots do hinder the articulation slightly just because of that resistance. But having this kind of level of articulation really does help when you're trying to get a natural pose. You can almost pull off that classic rifle pose. Oh, I honestly do love this figure. It's really got me psyched up for the next season. I need to go and find myself Michonne's pets. They already did those. I need to go and find those, hunt them down on Evil Bay probably, because this guy needs some fodder. I mean, even if I just get a load of these guys and just kind of line them up, Rick can cut and shoot his way through them all. I love that machete. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Rick Grimes by the guys at Threezero. This actually might be one of my favourite 1/6 figures I own, just sheerly because of his price. This is a licensed figure and it's actually affordable. You basically pay for the license, and Threezero have managed to keep that price low end. The sculpt is very nice indeed. I like the paint applications, I love the shading and the use of the greys in the beard. I like the blood splats and the cuts on the face. The clothing is exceptional. I love that jacket. I would actually love one of those myself. The t-shirt is very nice. If anything, maybe it's a little bit thick, coming across as more of a jumper than a t-shirt, kind of a sweater, but I can live with that. It kind of helps pad out the body a bit. I know he's a thinner, kind of ripped guy in real life, but I kind of think they've used a very thin torso, very slender torso, and I think this kind of helps give him that I've been in the gym for like 3 hours before I go on set kind of look. The pants, the look of the shoes, the knife housing here, the gun, the holster, it's all done to an exceptionally high standard. And I honestly can't wait to get more in this line. I really do need to go out and buy some more fodder. Just paint them up. I'll go to somebody like Nightbreed Customs, get him to paint me up some zombies, and I am going to have an awesome display on my hands. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found this video useful, please give it a big thumbs up, share it, and subscribe. And until next time, for myself and Rick Grimes, goodbye.